Hey guys, it's Lacey again from A Glimpse of Glitter, and today I am going to be filming a tutorial on the hairstyle that I wore in my last video. I got a few comments and emails about it, and I just figured, hey, might as well go ahead and show you guys how I did it. Very simple. For me, my hair is very fine. It isn't as long as it looks. I do wear extensions typically if I have my hair done up for pictures, and that's really just because I'm so used to having long hair, and I don't know, it's just something that I'm really attached to, and my hair had gotten really damaged and I had to get it cut a little bit. So I do wear the extensions for length, but also for volume. Like I said, my hair is fine, so it just kind of adds a little bit of oomph whenever, you know, especially with braiding. Like, you need some thickness and bulk to your hair to make your braids thicker. So yeah, it's just really necessary for me to pull a look like this off. So I'm just going to be using a few things. Hairspray, obviously. This is the BioSilk Silk Therapy Finishing Spray in a firm hold. Bobby pins, these are the smaller ones by Goody. I always use the blonde ones, even though I do have a little bit of brown in my hair. A brush. This is my, it's kind of gross looking, sorry. This is my go-to brush. I use this when my hair is wet, and then I found that it works better than anything else whenever my hair is dry too. So definitely a good investment for me. It's called the Wet Brush. They sell these at my salon, but I've also seen them at Target. I haven't seen them at Walmart, so I don't know if they sell them there, but I'm sure they have them at Ulta also. I've already curled my hair because the last video that I did went way over in time, and I had to chop it up into 2 videos. So I went ahead and did that part. But what I use is the Sultra curling wand. This is the 1-inch barrel. I love this. I got this after I bought the Dry Bar. Gosh, what is that even called? I don't know. It was their curling iron that basically like twist your hair into the wand, and that just totally didn't work for me. So I went back and decided I just needed a simple wand, and that's what they recommended for me, and I've loved it. I've had it for a year, so definitely something that I would recommend. So the first thing that you're going to do, I always part my hair to the side when doing something like this. Oh my gosh. And you just want to brush through just to make sure that your hair isn't tangled or anything when you go in to start braiding. So start at the ends if you have extensions in, otherwise it really probably doesn't matter how you brush your hair. Go through down to the end. I always go in and just do a little bit of teasing to the back because I don't really like to have to go in and do that after. Just pull that up, give it a little bit. I don't always use a teasing comb, so just using my brush here. Give it a little something, make the other side match, and then brush it to kind of even it out. I'm going to go ahead and go in and spray that just so it stays. And this is the section that you're going to use. You're going to go ahead and block that off, so just pull it to the side, so you're really not going to need it from here on. Okay, so starting at the top, get about that much of your hair. You're going to section it off like you're going to braid it normal. Now for me, I know a lot of people learned how to braid this way first, but for me, this is like braiding with my left hand. Like, it just doesn't work. But I figured out a way to get it to come together, and bear with me because I'm not the greatest, but I have figured out how to do it. So you're going to do a Dutch braid, which means that you're going to go under instead of over whenever you're braiding. So each piece you're going to pull under, and I do this like a French braid. So you're just going to keep going down and pulling pieces. I would go from left to right, but you can go from right to left if that works better for you. And try to keep towards the hairline, because we're going to bulk this out just to make it more of like, I guess, a statement braid. Go under. This is a lot easier than I remember it being. Maybe it's just practice. Get another section. Leave it under. Another section. And I like to get big pieces because when I go back in and I do, I end up with 4, there we go. When I go back in and do like bulking up of the braid, I really don't like to have small pieces because, like I said, my hair is fine. If I do that, then it just ends up looking really crazy and falling out, which is definitely not what you're going for. Under. Gotta kind of talk myself through this, so sorry. Under. Under. And then after that, you're just going to go in just a regular Dutch braid all the way down. We're going to use a clear elastic to secure it in place. We're not going to leave the elastic in. We're just going to use that so when we're bulking up the braid that it doesn't fall out before we can get it secured with the bobby pins. You really don't have to go all the way down, but take the elastic. Sorry for the weird face just then. Okay, so start at the bottom and just start pulling it out. Do it gentle. Definitely be mindful of where you're pulling, what you're pulling. So the first time I did this, oh my gosh, it took me like 3 tries to get it right. You'll see it just really helps add size to your braid. I honestly had given up on doing any kind of braid because mine always ended up just looking really just small and kind of silly looking. So until I figured out how to do this, and you'll see there's a piece of my extension showing there, and I'll show you how to kind of cover that up once we get everything done. So you're gonna pull the rest of your hair over to cover if you do have issues, because I put a 2 left in the front. I always just like to use the singles just so I had a little bit more hair in my braid. I used the 4 single wefts and then 1 of the double. I said I don't like to go back and redo this, but I'm gonna have to. But because obviously I don't have that much width there, it did show a little bit when I was done. So that covers that. Go back, do a little spray. I like to spray my baby hairs down, so do that and just give it a little pat if you have the same issue that I do. Okay, so we're gonna go back, pull the elastic out, do it gently because you don't want to rip out your hair, especially if you have extensions. You'll know that they shed a lot. And then we're gonna just take this over, right over the ear, and hold it right there. I'm gonna use a couple, I brought these in too, just medium size bobby pins. I don't think the small ones are quite gonna hold this. And just piece those in. I like to cross these over. 2. And then you're just going to undo the leftover braid. And that way it doesn't stop initially just right there, and you know, kind of keeps that messy look. And when you bobby pin it, that's going to hold the hair over to the side here. Just give it a little finish. I like to spray my ends once again just to make sure the curl doesn't fall out throughout the day. And that's it. Super simple, super easy, even for me. You know, obviously I didn't show you the curling of my hair and putting the extensions in, but I can do this in 30 minutes, which says a lot for me because it takes me a long time to do my hair. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. I have a link to my blog and link to the products that I use in this video below. Feel free to check that out. If you have any questions, comment below, or you can always email me or comment on my blog. So thanks so much again, and I'll see you soon. Bye.